Hey guys, welcome on back into the channel. This is Faith, of course, the divine faith. And this is going to be just a small video on how does this person feel about you. Okay, I'm only going to take not five. I'm only going to take 3 cards for each sign. Now, if you want to check multiple placements than your sun sign, then be my guest. But I'm specifically going off of sun sign. Okay, so I would definitely say check that. Again, this may not resonate because it just may not resonate, and that's okay. Okay, but anyway, so like I said, on this particular video, just check your sun sign to see how this person is feeling about you. Not sure if I'm going to include this at the end of the daily horoscope that I will be doing for Tuesday, but I might just end up just putting this on my website, and you can just go there and just watch the video there. Okay, but let's just take a look. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Again, I'm taking 3 cards for this particular reading. Okay, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so right now it does like this person is willing to start over. However, there is a level of discomfort, or there is a level of like emotional emptiness that this person is feeling about this particular connection. Right now, they're not necessarily sure if they want to have a family. You may be wanting to have a family, raise a family with this person. If you guys already have kids, this person is still on the fence if they want to get all the way involved. So this does give me a vibe that this person may be kind of like pulling away a little bit emotionally because they're trying to figure out, do I want to get completely involved in this? Because there's a lot at stake, especially, like I said, if there are kids involved. All right. But I do see that this also looks like a relationship that was built off of somebody being somewhat of an emotional wreck from a previous situation. So it feels like there is love there, but it's not as deep as you would think, especially with the 4 of Cups on top of the Ace of Cups. It's almost just like, it's like the vibe is coming through like they thought you were going to love them better than the person that they had in the past. And a lot of that, like I said, is because of someone being like wrecked in a way from what they went through in a previous situation. So it's holding them back. So I do get a vibe in terms of how this person feels about you. You know, they feel held back from you in terms of them sharing their feelings, but they also feel like you're holding back in a way. But I feel like you're holding back because you're just feeding off of the energy that they're giving you. Okay. But it does feel like that this isn't necessarily the first time that you guys have tried to fix things, because this gives me a vibe of them trying to come back around again. But the feeling is like they are wanting the feeling, they wanted to feel a different type of way, but it's not getting there. It's like they're still waiting on this feeling of certainty or whatever this is to come back, and it's just like it's not happening. Okay, so right now it doesn't really give me the vibe that this person is wanting to build a foundation, a family, but this is just right now. Okay, Taurus. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this person right now is willing to listen to what you have to say. They're willing to hear you out, okay? And they also are grateful that you're willing to hear them out. It is likely that you and this person have communicated possibly over like the last 3 weeks, 3 days, and you guys have possibly tried to make up a time whenever you guys can sit down and talk. So we have a conversation coming up that they want to have with you, and they don't want it to be any running. Okay, this person is willing to put their truth finally out on the table. So the missing pieces to a story that you got from them that you feel like a lie, they are finally willing, they're finally at a space where they want to be honest with you on that. Now, I'm not saying you guys will be talking about this today. This will probably be in the near future, especially with this 3 of Pentacles energy here. But also I see this vibe. This person is not trying to rush. Also, if you are pushing a little bit and wanting them to move in, that's not something that they're willing to consider right now, but they're not necessarily putting it off of the table. They're just wanting you to be patient. So they feel that you should be more patient with them. Okay, it is very likely that this person has extreme trust issues, so that could be why they want you to be more patient with them. But again, that is up to you. Okay. Anyway, so what's after? Oh, Gemini. Gemini. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess. They're not really trying to work through anything with you. For them, they feel that this is an emotional connection, but it's not something that they are happy with. Like, they're not happy with the amount of effort you've been putting in this connection. They feel like you should be putting in more effort than they are. For some reason, it feels like this person is vetting multiple suitors. So it doesn't necessarily feel like that you are the only one. Those of you that are in a relationship with this person, it almost gives me the vibe where they ran out of options. One of you is definitely giving me the energy that you ran out of options, and then here we are. Okay, but definitely, like I said, I don't know why I want to say emotional warfare. I feel like you both are torturing each other emotionally because possibly you're not happy. You don't necessarily know how to fix the issues. Somebody has turned down therapy. This person doesn't want to go to therapy. So if you are married to them, they may have said, yeah, but they really don't want to go to therapy because they feel like, what's the point? Because a part of them, especially today, feels like, I'm pretty much over this. Okay. And I feel like another big issue is that it's no longer about them. That's why I feel like this person wants you to put in more effort to like prove to them or pull them back in, whatever the situation is. So this feels one-sided, but like I said, honestly, it just feels like that this should have probably stayed at an emotional affair. It doesn't feel like it should have got super serious because it just seems like somebody's looking for something else. You know, the laughs you guys used to have at the beginning, it's like it's not there anymore. Yeah. Cancer. Yeah. Cancer. How the person feels about you. For them, this relationship is really hard. This person feels like that you're gone a lot. This person feels like that all you care about is your career. They feel like that your career is more important than being in a relationship with them, even though they feel like they see you as their world. You mean a lot to them. It even gives me a vibe where this person is willing to follow you to another side of the world, or at least they would consider it, but they don't feel paid attention to. They feel ignored in some type of a manner. Yeah, with the Four of Swords energy here, this person feels like that they're always having to rush to keep up with you because you may always be doing a lot when it comes to your career. Or like I said, you're never really sitting down. So in a way that this relationship is overwhelming for them. And honestly, they really don't know how much longer they're going to be able to last. Okay. Like I said, even though this person cares about you a lot, this person just feels like that they're not really a main priority, or they're not a priority in your life at all. They feel like that you're in a space where it's just about your career, and they're getting tired of pretty much just being a bullet point. They want to be the title, and it feels like that they're like 5 or 6 down on the list. So this person at this point is weighing their options if they should move out or move on. They really don't want to, but in a way, this person feels like, well, I may not have a choice, because if we're not spending time together, if your career or the public is way more important than me, then why am I here? Okay. Leo. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun, and the Three of Cups in reverse. It doesn't feel like this is the first time that you and this person have dated. This person's energy doesn't necessarily feel exactly new, in terms of like not like you just met them like yesterday. Okay, the longest that you've probably known this person, maybe like 3 months. I give it that, and probably some of you guys 3 weeks. Okay, but this person does get excited whenever you call, whenever you text them. Okay, they really wish that you would be romantic, but the thing is, like I said, some of you Leos, you're just dating this person. So in a way, they want to be exclusive with you, but at the same time, with this Knight of Pentacles, they already know that you aren't ready for a relationship. So this gives me a situationship. This gives me definitely just the vibe of like, we're just dating. We're spending a lot of time on the phone. We may hang out. This just gives me one of those things. We're hanging out. We're enjoying one another's company. There's not really a end goal in sight for this particular person, but it gives me a vibe. They don't want to get their feelings like involved all the way, because they're already anticipating that you're going to break their heart. So they have accepted the fact that you're probably talking to somebody else, even though you may be lying about it, and they're okay with that because maybe that's just how you are. Again, if you guys, it feels like you guys talked before, or tried to at least in the past, but you just, it didn't stick. It gives me the same thing. But like I said, they do enjoy seeing your face. They do, like, they kind of like light up in a manner whenever you come around them. And it's a shame for them because they would like to date you, but they just know you're too wanted, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah. Virgo. We have the Moon, Queen of Wands, and the Hangman in reverse. These cards just look shabby, but whatever. Okay, Moon. They're afraid of you. They're afraid of your anger. They're afraid of your presence. There's a lot of fears and phobias that this person has towards you. Some of you guys, this person also, if you have spent the night with this person, I'm getting like insomnia. Feels like in this particular group, somebody sleepwalks. So somebody's medical condition or something about how somebody is scary to the other person. So it kind of gives me a vibe where this person has decided to take a step back. They're no longer hanging on to you because, again, this person feels like these certain things that you have going on, whether it be health, whether it be anger, they're kind of just like, I don't want that stress. So that's why I get this vibe where this person feels like they need to take a step back. And then also this person feels like you flirt with too many people, like you're too friendly. So that bothers them as well. For them, they feel like, you're not really loyal. And some of you are maybe want this person to ask you to marry you, or you want to be their wife. They don't see you as that way because they don't feel like you're loyal. I don't know what happened. Again, to me, it feels like maybe it's just certain mannerisms, or maybe it's something in particular that you did that maybe you didn't realize you were doing. But yeah, it's like this person has been observing you, observing your actions, observing how you are. With the moon. Yeah, the moon, of course, we already know what the moon is. Fluctuation. Okay, back and forth, up and down. So it's an emotional roller coaster for them. That's how they feel. And that's why, like I said, this person has taken a step back. They have maybe possibly let go altogether, even though you may be trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? Well, there's that. Okay. Libra. Okay. This person wants to spend some time alone with you exclusively. Okay. It feels like you and this person have been dealing with each other for quite some time, especially with this Knight of Swords energy being in reverse. With the Four of Pentacles, you and this person have investments together, you've bought property together, you've did something together. So that's another thing as well, why it's hard for this person to walk away. But it does look like that they are trying to woo you, or at least they feel like wooing you right now because you didn't give up on them in some type of capacity. Who knows what the situation was? But some of you Libras, this person may have came with some baggage when it pertains to how many children they have by maybe more than one person. Could be some family drama, and you've stuck beside them. So right now I'm feeling like that this person does want to propose to you, but they want to make more money. They want to save up more money before they give you a ring, either a proposal, a key to an apartment, or this person just wants to do something nice. It feels like that this person is planning a trip for New Year's for you guys. So I don't know exactly where this is going to go, but this person is almost like in a manner, they're kind of grateful that you didn't let them go. But yeah, they're coming with a lot of shit from family. But it may have died down. So hey, anyway, so what's next? Scorpio. Oh, okay. How this person feels about you. Okay, this person feels like you won't ever change. So this person is actually considering leaving you behind, moving to a new city, moving to a new state, moving to a new country, and you may be having some difficulties, or you may not be having as much success in your career as maybe you did in 2020. So it does feel like this person has one foot out the door, but also the Fool, there's an energy here where this person feels like that you're just worried about yourself. So they don't really feel excited about this connection that they used to in the past. Okay. It almost comes through. This person's having bad dreams about you that may involve around cheating, but this also feels like that this person feels like that those bad dreams are going to turn into a reality. So it is likely that this person probably has their guard up, but even with that, you know, they feel like it's like whatever this hit is that you took to your ego, like I said, when it pertains to your career or money, this person feels like that you are taking it out on them. So they don't really have a desire to really want to be around you right now. So it is likely that they could end up taking off on you, taking a break. Some of you Scorpios, you may have foolishly invested in something and it put you in the hole like a lot. And this person feels like you're just, that's what it is. This person feels like you're irresponsible. You know, it's like, where's your structure? Where's your stability? They don't know. So I feel like they're kind of losing faith in you. This feels like a karmic soulmate. This person feels like that you are their karmic soulmate. So it does feel like they're planning an exit. Okay. Of course, it's just right now. Of course, things could change tomorrow, next week, or whatever. But, you know, they're feeling foolish when it comes to you. They feel like they made a bad decision. They feel like that they shouldn't have gotten involved in this particular relationship, because now you, who you are at the core, is showing in full force. And they're like, you know what? I really don't like you. You know, I really don't like how you are. I really don't like how you are towards me. You know, this relationship for them, they feel like it's just too much work. So it feels like they're going to walk. Probably January, February. I wouldn't be surprised. It'll probably be before Valentine's Day. Anyway, Sagittarius. Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. This person wants another child. Okay? But I'm also getting this vibe as well, where right now this person is in the mood to want to start over, especially with this Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like they're no longer stuck. And it also feels like that this person is coming out of some type of addiction. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. You know, maybe you've been a friend towards them. So they feel, it almost comes across where they feel, I hate to say it. Not necessarily obligated, but it gives a vibe where they put you through all this shit and then you still remain a friend to them. Now they feel like, oh, okay, maybe I should give this a chance. But has the damage been done? Like, why you just didn't give it a chance before? I feel like that's kind of like where your thought process is now. You know, and some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who may have two kids outside of possibly the kids you guys already have. So that makes it even more difficult. You know, but either way, this person also sees you as like a muse. They feel like you're their muse. Like they feel like their best ideas come from whenever you guys are communicating or around each other. You know, so there's a part of their life that they want to share with you when it pertains to like I said, they're whatever they're doing for their job. It's like they just want to call you and be like, "Hey, look, guess what I did? Guess what happened? Guess what happened today at work? Or guess what I'm being considered for?" So that gives me a vibe from them where they're trying to involve you more in their life as a way of saying, "Look, this is me trying." So that one's up to you. Yeah, seems like this person may be doing better in getting their finances in order. So it's not bad. Okay. Capricorn. Sometimes I have to think about what comes next. Capricorn. How they feel about you. Okay. They feel like that this connection is unrequited love. No matter how many times you walk away from each other. It does feel like this has been on and off, probably like the last 6 years. Or some of you guys it's really kicked in maybe in the last 8 weeks. Okay. But also this person doesn't like the fact that you don't really drink water, even though they don't say anything. Okay. But it also feels like that this person is coming across like they're ready to leave. And whenever they get ready to leave, they don't plan on talking to you again because they feel like in a manner you use them or you use them to get over somebody else, or there's this energy here where you put your friends over them and they don't like that. And also, this person feels like you're hiding them, like you don't acknowledge them on social media, or like you don't broadcast them to the world. So that really does bother them because that's part of their insecurities. And they may have told you about this, but this kind of gives me a vibe that somebody's about to give the ring back. I feel like an engagement, or at least that's what's given right now. Somebody wants this to be called off because it hasn't gotten better. It hasn't gotten better since you guys have possibly gotten engaged or moved in. It's gone down, especially with the like I said, not wanting to introduce you to friend circles or whatever the situation is. It feels like also like either they did or you got into a fight with the other person's sibling. So that's really what sent it to hell, to shits. Because now it's like, oh, you went against my family. I really don't know if I can do this anymore, even if the family was wrong. And some of you guys are having to realize that no matter how friendly their family is, that's still their family at the end of the day. You'll be gone on. They'll still be their family. So some of you guys are possibly having to learn that hard lesson in relationships. Aquarius. They want to retaliate for you rejecting them. You may have rejected them in front of a group of people. So there's this energy here of them feeling embarrassed in some type of a manner. Like, I want to get you back because you may have let something slip. Is it called a Freudian slip? You may have let something slip that you weren't supposed to. Okay. So now this person feels like that they're holding a grudge. This person is holding a grudge against you. I see a lot of sleeping in the bed together, but your backs are turned to one another. Okay, even for those of you where you're just talking to this person, it feels like that communication is about to be cut off. Yeah, it's almost like no more running away from just saying what it is. That's the vibe it's giving me. Because also this gives me a vibe. They feel like you're a distraction. Like they can't really get anything done because either you're always calling them, you're always doing something that is like being accusatory towards them in terms of wherever they're at. Oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, and they're just like, I'm tired of the 50 questions. Maybe some of you guys are like lawyers, or you should have been lawyers, whatever. But yes, okay, yeah. This also seems to be a long distance relationship, and somebody's just tired of driving. Like, I'm just tired of driving. I'm tired of us not being close. I want somebody to hold me at night multiple times. You can't do that. So there will be some type of fight. It feels like that this person feels like you just want to fight with them or you want to start something with them. But it feels like that the pettiness is happening because the end is coming. You just don't know why. You don't know how to break through the fog and be like, what is this about? Okay, there's a deeper issue here. That's what it is. Nobody's getting to the root. You're just arguing. It's like, okay, the root is not satisfied. And it could be I'm not really want to leave. I want to give this a chance, but I'm getting a lot of eye rolls. Like, ugh, here we go again. Ugh, like it's like the eye roll of like you don't even want to see this person. Like this person's presence just irritates you. So it's the end. It does feel like it's the end. And I doubt, again, same thing with Capricorn, where I said it's an on and off situation. If you and this person have been on and off, you guys will definitely not get back together. I don't see it happening. Even if you are single for 5 years straight, you don't want to go back. They don't want to go back. And last but not least, Pisces. This person feels like you don't see what's staring you right in front of you. They feel like, you know what, I've been here since the beginning. I've chased you around. I've dealt with your rejection. I've dealt with this. I've dealt with that. And yet you still give me no credit. You still don't pay attention to me. This person also feels like you don't find them attractive. Like they may possibly keep asking you to validate them physically, or they keep doing something. They either keep changing their look or they keep doing something. And it's almost just like, why you don't look at me in the way I look at you? So in a way, this person feels like that you're just completely blindfolded. Like you don't want them to love you. You don't want to have a mutual type of thing when it pertains to a relationship. But also this person also is feeling like that maybe they're putting up with the stuff from you because they don't have love for themselves. So you may be dealing with somebody who struggles with self-love, who struggles with insecurities, and you not again validating them in some way, that's just sending them deeper into maybe a hole of depression. Because this kind of feels like depression to me with this Chariot in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Empress in reverse. So this person wants to be validated. This person wants to be made to feel important. But most of this person just wants you to tell them they're doing a good job. Like, I appreciate you for even listening to my rant, you know? So they feel like it's just a complete disregard for their feelings, number one. And they feel like it's a complete disregard for the fact that I've still been here. I never left you. You probably left me, but I never left you. So there's this energy here where they're feeling like, I guess I'm not good enough. So, Pisces, you're going to have to be mindful, because I feel like if this person walks away, I feel like you're going to regret it, because it does look like they're right. In a way, they haven't really left you behind. Even for those of you who are dealing with someone new, it's still a matter of, you're overthinking is ruining it for them. It's like, look, I haven't went anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the type of energy that's coming. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about whatever it is that you came up with your mind. Like, that's not even going on. Okay. Yeah. That's it. So guys, this has been the little short kind of video on how do they feel about you. Again, I will timestamp this for those of you that need the timestamps. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.